What do you think about when Karl Malone gets included on teams like this, in games like this?
I like it. I mean, I think he's top 20 greatest players to play.
You think Karl Malone is?
Yeah.
But what about his off the court stuff? You know, does that factor in at all?
No, I really don't know a lot of off the court stuff about Karl Malone.
He got a 13-year-old pregnant.
Huh?
He was 20. And he got a 13-year-old pregnant.
This story has gone untold for way too long, bro. Karl Malone, your time has come.
Shout out to D Green with this, man. Hey.
Now, Karl Malone is considered one of the best NBA big men of all time. 2 MVP awards, 14 All-Star selections, and 11 NBA first team selections. He even won 2 Olympic gold medals. He even has the most free throws made in NBA history. Damn, I thought it was SGA. 9,787 free throws made. And remind you, second place is LeBron. And LeBron only has 8,600 free throws made. Karl Malone has 1,000 more free throws made than LeBron. This just goes to show you how physical and dominant Karl Malone was. They had to foul him.
Karl Malone for the jam.
Help me!
But Karl Malone has one of the most disturbing histories that enough people aren't talking about. In 1983, when Karl Malone was a 20-year-old sophomore at Louisiana Tech University, he impregnated a 13-year-old girl named Gloria Bell. No! The relationship resulted in the birth of their son, Demetrius Bell. Now, Bell's family filed a paternity lawsuit against Malone in 1986, seeking $200 per week in child support, which was later reduced to $125 per week. And for some reason, no charges were filed, despite the age difference. What the actual fuck?
So in 1980, when Karl Malone was 17, he had twins with a woman named Benita Ford. And then 3 years later, when he was 20, he did the dirty with a girl named Gloria Bell, who was 13 years old.
What? How old? What? Huh? What? Huh? The fuck am I just finding out about this shit now?
Karl Malone is a PDF file. Assist by John Stockton. Karl Malone is in the Hall of Fame and all types of shit. But the NBA is just casually letting this slide? Oh, but God forbid you start gambling on games, you're instantly banned. But meanwhile, in the 80s, Karl Malone was getting kids pregnant?
No!
Literally, bro, the NBA still be giving Karl Malone his flowers. Like this man is not a PDF file. Nah, that, bro. Bro, just a couple weeks ago, the official NBA page said, join us in wishing a happy 62nd birthday to Karl Malone. The mailman. Yeah, I know what type of mail he was delivering.
Mama!
Karl Malone would never deliver mail to my house. I get you arrested on sight.
Your ass is mine! You're under arrest!
The mailman has a completely different meaning to me, bro. Grown ass man getting kids pregnant, bro. And the fact that a lot of weirdos were saying, oh, the times were different back then,
Huh?
What the fuck do you mean? I don't care if Karl Malone was the best player of all time. He's a PDF. What if this was your little sister that Karl Malone got pregnant?
How old? 20 years old with a 13-year-old.
Ew!
How old are you at 13? You're literally just getting to middle school. And meanwhile, Karl Malone was in college, getting a 5th or 6th grader pregnant.
Excuse me.
And this is what the NBA is glorifying? Like, this is all documented. This isn't a conspiracy. He legit did this. Like, what the actual f? But it looks like Wemby is not falling for the NBA's bullshit. After they wished Karl Malone a happy birthday, Wemby reposted this.
What? Oh no, see that's what we not about to do. Police, lock his ass up. Yes, you need to be under the jail. Like what? What you say? Yeah, arrest him immediately.
Nah, bro, Wemby is one of the realest niggas in the NBA, bro. He gives no fucks. I swear to God, bro, this is not Photoshop. This is Wemby's official Twitter. You can go on his Twitter right now and see this, bro. Victor went bananas. Is even calling out the mailman for being a PDF file. Now, I think Karl Malone has like 7 kids in total.
Whoa!
How y'all doing? My name's KJ Malone. I mean, I'm probably gonna get a lot of backfire for this. My mom's probably gonna get mad at me, but at the end of the day, I mean, I'm just doing this for my family and, you know, just standing up for my dad. After, you know, last night's episode of Last Dance, you know, it showed how great of a player my dad is, but people don't want to see that. People want to look at his past. You know, he made a mistake, but at the end of the day, he's still a great dad. He still takes care of Demetrius. Demetrius is my brother. I love him to death. I mean, my dad's a part of all of his kids' lives. People want to think he's not, but I mean, he literally does anything for us, and he'd take his shirt off his back for anybody. That's just who he is. And you know, it's just all that stuff that people say about him just takes away from what a great player he was and what a dominant player he was. And it, you know, it doesn't only hurt me, but I mean, it hurts me seeing my mom, because my mom literally deals with all this shit. She's the rock of the family, and me and my dad had social media. He'd be on here, the same thing. But I mean, my dad's just a country boy. I mean, he still has a damn flip phone. So, I mean, I just think me as one of his sons and seeing all this stuff said about him on Twitter, I just wanted to step up. And I mean, I don't care what y'all think about my dad. I'm just telling you what kind of guy he is. And I mean, he literally would do anything to help anybody less fortunate of him. I mean, he's taught me a lot of stuff.
Sure.
And I've ran with it. And he's taught everybody in my family a lot of stuff that I value. And watching him last night on The Last Dance was like, I mean, growing up, I mean, I was a little kid running around the stadium, so I really didn't pay attention to him playing, but I wish I would have. Because last night watching him, I was like, damn, like, that's my dad, and I was proud. But then, you know, social media came, and reading everything said about my dad, like, fuck Karl Malone, he's a piece of shit, horrible father. I mean, it's all bullshit. If anybody knows my dad, they know he's a great man.
Okay.
Great father.
Huh?
And I just, everybody who's saying all these negative things are people who've probably never seen my dad play, are reading, or took the time to meet my dad or talk to my dad. When they did that, they'll realize that, oh damn, I feel bad for everything I said about him. But you know, that's just how the world is. People read one thing and they want to run with it, and you know that. I mean, I'm fine with that, but it's just, you know, it hurts seeing it as one of his sons just reading negative things about my dad when it's not true.
Okay.
Because it takes away from what a great player he was. And I mean, I don't know how people are gonna react to this, but I just want to let y'all know, like, my dad, he's a great person.
Sure.
And I'm just tired of seeing my mom hurting with all this stuff. My dad hurting. Yeah, my dad has a flip phone, but my dad still has to deal with people, talking negative about him when he's not a negative person. And it hurts. It really does. My mom has to deal with my dad's family members just calling her out every week because, she's not black. And my mom still stays strong, and my mom's active on social media, but she still sees the things that people say about my dad, and it hurts her because, she knows that's not who my dad is. And if my dad had social media, he would be hurting too, and that's the last thing I want to see is my parents hurting. And seeing everything negative said about my dad, it hurts because those people saying all those negative things just want to read what people write or what they hear. They never met my dad. They never took the time to even ask one of his family members about it. They just want to be the first person to always comment under one of our pictures or comment under something we tweet saying, oh, what about the 13-year-old, or what about your brother Demetrius? Like, if you actually took the time to look at my family or knew what we're about, you would see that my dad is a part of everybody's life in my family. And he really,
Now remind you, this is Karl Malone Jr. This is not his other son, Demetrius, that was born when his mom was 13. Now, I completely understand that your father, you're trying to stick up for him, but your dad is a PDF file, bro.
Mama!
You can keep bringing up how good he was in basketball. I don't give a fuck. Your dad is a weirdo. You said he made a mistake. If the NBA actually took accountability, he wouldn't even had an NBA career. This just shows you when you're extremely talented, the higher ups let you get away with anything. Now, I ain't gonna lie, these last couple of years, LeBron, you've been acting a little weird, bro. Now, no, I am not calling LeBron a PDF file. I'm just saying you're moving weird. That nigga LeBron is so PR trained, it's not even funny, bro. LeBron, you're my favorite basketball player of all time, but you're a bot. And Buddy says Karl Malone stays off the internet because he's a country boy.
Okay.
Yeah, I know the real reason he stays off the internet, because he knows we all know the truth. Niggas would be on his ass. Talking about he has a flip phone. Bro, if I ever seen Karl Malone, I'm smacking the shit out of you, bro.
Okay.
Oh yeah, and did I even bring up the fact that his son, Demetrius Bell, his mom that Karl Malone got pregnant at 13, he went on to play 3 years in the NFL, bro.
But as for his other son he had when he was 20, well, he did turn out to be an NFL player, but Karl Malone has never even publicly talked about him and has only ever met him once when he went to one of Karl Malone's signings after graduating high school, only for Malone to tell him it was too late for them to have a relationship. Like, what? How can you say it was too late?
How you say it's too late, bro? You deadbeat ass son of a bitch. Man, bro. Bro, I don't give a fuck what anybody says. You have a kid, at least make an effort to be there in their damn life, bro. You have all that money. Why is it hard for you to make an effort, bro? You could have literally used your money to resolve a fucking better relationship. That's just hurtful, man.
He was an offensive tackle. You know how crazy of a story this is? But the actual craziest part is that the NBA tries to hide this. It's like Karl Malone was such a great basketball player, the NBA doesn't want to acknowledge this. If this nigga Karl Malone was trash, he'd probably be in jail right now.
Goodbye.
But since he was a generational talent, everything is just peachy fine, right? These niggas can't keep getting away with this. Bro, y'all spam the like button. Are y'all just gonna normalize this?
Mama!
Help me!
Bro, imagine a player trying to get away with this today. Not possible. Back then, there was no social media. Shit, I don't even think there was internet. Karl Malone is old as fuck. So back then, I guess it was just easier to brush this under the rug, especially since there was no charges pressed. If a player did this in today's NBA, he'd instantly be canceled. I mean, I know y'all remember what happened with Giddy.
Mama!
Oh my God! Josh, get it! Is she of age? Is she of age? Is she of age?
NBA instantly went under investigation, but luckily Josh Giddey did not get her pregnant. How do y'all feel about this, bro? This is genuinely probably the craziest NBA story I've ever seen.
Before we finish this off, here's a couple of honorable mentions of the scariest guys.
Gotta put Matt Barnes, KG.
Karl Malone.
Karl Malone means scary? I mean, he's scary for a different reason, but... My age girl.